Vale. Pues entonces, hola a todos, yo me llamo Annie, soy de Enga Unite, una plataforma en línea para aprender yoga y inglés. Y hoy practicamos una clase de yoga en inglés para fuerza. Y está relatado a una clase o un challenge o un reto que hemos hecho la semana pasada. Y hoy es la última clase de este reto. Entonces os invito para participar y si no tienes tiempo ahora también puedes hacer la clase a otro tiempo cuando te conviene y pues bienvenido. Empezamos en meditation pose, entonces la clase es solamente o totalmente en inglés. Vale. So come to a comfortable seat of your choice. Feet in front of each other or your ankles crossed. Take a deep breath in. A long breath out, arrive on your mat. Arrive in the present moment. And slowly let go of the day that's far. Let go of your to-do list, of anything that's no longer serving you, anything that you don't need right now. And deepen the breath. You can close your eyes. And start to notice how you feel. Maybe notice any pressure or tension in the body. Notice your heartbeat. And as you know, today we're going to practice to own your power. So take a moment for yourself and think of what that means to you. You can think of the word itself. Maybe a physical appearance, your mental strength, being in control of your emotions, or even a color or a smell. Create your own definition of power. Remember, there's no right or no wrong here. And when you have your definition, bring your attention back to your breathing. before we practice, I'd like to mention that this power has nothing to do with being arrogant or your ego or thinking too much of yourself. It's a call for self-empowerment and finding strength within. So I invite you to set an intention for the practice. Anything you'd like to focus on, or any strength you want to create this practice. And when you have your intention, keep breathing long and slow and open your eyes. Beautiful. On an inhale, we lift our gaze and lift the arms up to the sky. And on an exhale, we bring it down slowly. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now place your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind you. Lift the chest and on an exhale twist towards the left. Look past the left shoulder. Keep breathing, sit up straight. Inhale, and on your exhale come back to center. Same on the other side. Take a deep breath in center, and on your exhale, left hand to your right knee, right hand behind your back. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. One last breath. And exhale back to center. Beautiful. Now place your left hand on your side next to your thigh. And on your inhale, lift the right arm up high. Reach your fingertips up to the ceiling. Then bend the left elbow and take the right arm overhead. Find a stretch. You can get into this deeper by placing the left elbow on the mat, but I like to keep it a little bit up to strengthen the left arm. Inhale here, and on an exhale, make half a circle and come all the way to the right side. So place your hands on the mat, try to lift even higher, higher than you normally would, and then bring it down slowly. Look up to the ceiling and stay strong in your side and your arm here. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale back to center. Place your hands in front of you. A little bit further than is comfortable. And then with your fingers on the floor, or maybe your palms, depending what you like, bring the elbows down and find a little sway. Keep your spine as straight as possible. So now we're opening the hips. If you like a little bit more relaxation here, we're start of the practice. Release your head and let your neck hang loose here. hips are opening. We're still breathing long and slow breaths. And come back to center. And on an inhale, lift the head if your head hang loose. Push yourself back up. Walk your hands back to center and switch your legs in front of you. Opening the other side. Okay, hands out long. Drop the elbows and look in front of you, keeping your spine as straight as possible, or relax your head. Wherever you are, find that little sway to open the hips. Keep breathing. One more breath here. And then walk back to center. Lift the head. Walk your elbows up and the hands back to center. Beautiful. Now lengthen the spine. We're going to come into our Ujjayi breath. So for people that haven't done this before, I'm going to explain real brief. Bring the palm in front of your hand, in front of your mouth, and take a deep breath in the lower belly. As you're going to exhale here, imagine that you're fogging the glasses, your glasses that you maybe wear in your daily life, or a glass window in front of you. So deep breath in through the lower belly, and exhale on your hand. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath a little bit and exhale. Now release your hand, bring both your hands to your lower belly. And we're going to do the same thing with our mouth closed. So take a deep breath in. And as if you're making the same sound, it comes from the back of your throat. We're exhaling with the mouth closed. So play here a few times, taking deep breaths in through the nose and exhaling through the back of your throat. Visualize maybe a glass in front of you. And my friend once actually compared me with Darth Vader. If you know him, you might know what I mean. Other people like to think of the sound where you're deep sea diving. Find something that relates to you. Let's take 2 more. Inhale. And throughout this practice, we're staying strong to that breath. We really want to integrate the breath and find our movements from the same type of breathing. Now it can happen that your shoulders go up real high, so slowly come back to center, let go of your breath, and then start to focus on again from the beginning. Always taking it easy, we don't want any tension here. And we're doing this type of breathing because it's called the breath of victory. And the breath of victory, I think, really resonates with power and empowerment. So let's take 1 breath here, and then we're getting on to our practice. On your next exhale, slowly make your way to all fours. Bring your hands underneath the wrists underneath the shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, and find a few cat-cows here. Drop the belly, lift the head, inhale. And on your exhale, hobble your belly around the spine. Drop your head. Inhale, drop the belly and lift your head. And exhale, round the spine. Think of a black Halloween cat. Since we're close to Halloween now, you can really imagine yourself as a black Halloween cat here. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, round your spine. And connect to your Ujjayi, breathe in. So we really want to make that sound and even hear the sound when we're exhaling here. Let's do one more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, come back to center. Bring your knees to the sides of the mat. Your left hand in center, right underneath the head, and lift the right arm up to the sky. Then bring the right hand all the way towards the back of the mat while you sink your hips towards the heels. Inhale, lift your hips, lift your arm up to the sky and take it overhead. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale all the way forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach the right arm up high. And then take your hands underneath. Place the right shoulder on the mat. And the left arm out long in front of you, stretching out through the side body. Thread the needle, and you can stay here, or if this is too easy and you want a little bit more, take the left hand either to your lower back to open the shoulders, or towards the inside of the right thigh and look up to the sky. Here again, connect to your Ujjayi, breathe in. Exhaling against the glass. Or think of Darth Vader. Inhale. On your exhale, get out of your twist. And on an inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, release. Right hand underneath your head and lift the left arm up to the sky. Inhale. And on an exhale, take the left arm back and sink your hips to your heels. Inhale, bring it up, take your arm overhead. And exhale all the way down or backwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. And your next one, inhale. Lift your arm up to the sky. Then thread the needle, so bring the left arm all the way underneath. Your left shoulder on the mat, right arm in front of you. Or if you want a little extra, bring the right hand to your lower back, open the shoulder, or to the inside of the left thigh. Keep breathing. And staying strong here. So whoever wants to be strong, whether it be physically or mentally, emotionally, we need to rest. We need to take baby steps and be patient. Nothing just happens in one day. So take these little moments of rest here and really appreciate them, and instead of getting impatient, give your body the time to recover. Inhale. And on your exhale, get out of your twist. Place your hand next to your face and lift the left arm up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, back to center. Beautiful. Arms out long in front of you. Your hand, you tuck the toes. And bring the knees together. And come back to all fours. From here, stretch the right leg behind you and find a little movement. Stretch out your calf. Stay strong in your arms, strong in your core. We don't want to chill here and just move the leg. Keep everything active. Feel the stretch. Keep breathing. And then come to center, come to stillness. Lift the right leg halfway up so it's in line with the hips. Swing the left leg to one side. Bring the right hand to your hips. Open your upper body. Open the hips. And lift the right arm up to the sky or ceiling. So here we're in a variation of our side plank. And if you like, I'm going to give you the option here, either to stay here or find a little bit of strengthening here by moving your leg slowly with control up and down, preferably from the breath. If you do so, keep your toes active, keep your left arms strong and active as well. Remember, you can always stay, maybe take your right arm overhead. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale one last time. And on your exhale, slowly release. Make your way back to center the way you came. Back to all fours and stretch the left leg out long in front, behind you. Move back and forth, finding some movement, stretching out the calf, and again staying strong in the upper body. Don't get too easy or relaxed here. Everything is active. Connect to your Ujjayi, breathe in. When you're ready, we're going to lift the left leg halfway in line with the hips. Swing that right leg to one side. Bring the left hand to your hip. Open the hips and the chest. And left arm up to the ceiling. Keep your toes pointed and stay here. Or if you did the movement on your right side, do it on the left as well. We want to keep the body even. So finding some movement. Or staying in stillness, up to you. Wherever you are, keep breathing, stay strong. They seem like easy poses, but really it's not that simple. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale back to center. Beautiful. Now come back to all fours. Bring the knees to both of the sides. Arms out long in front of you. And take 3 breaths in your child's pose. Come back to your intention of the practice. What are you focusing on? What do you want to strengthen? What's your aim? What's your focus this class? Take one last breath in child's pose. And on an inhale, lift the head. Lift the upper body. Come to all fours. Walk your knees back. Keep your hands where they are. And then bring the upper body forward and drop your elbows. Sink it into our Sphinx pose. You've been here before. Then lift the belly up from the mat, so I'm not just relaxing here and looking at what's happening like we're at the beach. Just lift the body up and lift the kneecaps. Maybe tuck the toes to find more strength in your legs. Wherever you are, activate your legs, but don't crunch your bum too much. Take one more breath here, maybe look up to the sky. Find your Ujjayi breathing. Stay connected. Remember, we're working on strength, on power, and the strength you have within you. So you guessed it. What do you think we're going from here? Bring the toes under and lift the belly up. Half plank or forearm plank. Stay here for one breath. And come onto your, on the left side of your toes. Stack the right foot either on top of the left toes or in front. And lift the right arm up to the ceiling. Forearm side plank. Stay here or lift the right arm overhead. Just one more breath. Inhale. And on your exhale, twist back to your forearm plank and straight onto the other side. You're strong, you can do this. You don't need a break all the time. Find your variation, feet in front of each other or stacked. Lift the left arm up to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale back to center. One breath in your forearm plank. And then drop the upper body all the way down. Bring your hands next to your chest and take a simple, slow and easy cobra. Inhale and exhale down. Bring your right hand to your lower back and inhale. Exhale down. Right hand next to your chest. Left hand on your lower back. Inhale. Exhale down. Bring both hands onto your lower back. Inhale. Exhale down. If you've got long arms like me, you can grab opposite elbows, otherwise stay with your hands. From here we're going to lift our legs. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale down. You guessed it, both legs. Inhale. And hold. Connect to your breathing. Find your strength. Strengthening the full body here. Even though we're low to the floor. Keep breathing, you're nearly there. Inhale. And exhale, release. Excellent. Bring your hands next to your chest, or bring the hands in front of you, on top of each other. And find a little sway in the hips. And this is a time when you're out of breath and you just need to connect to your breath again. Find your Ujjayi breath. Let's take one last breath here. And release the hands from underneath the head. Hands next to your chest. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes. Push into plank. Downward dog. Now find some movement here. We're going to stay here for about 10 breaths and really feel what it is like to be in your body today. So this is one of the most common and one of the poses that you will first see when practicing yoga. But it is a pose in which so much happens. So I really invite you here to just explore. Moving your legs, moving your knees. Spreading the fingers wide. Create a little vacuum shape with your hands in your palms. Shoulders away from the ears. And the hips up high to the ceiling. There's a lot of instructions here, a lot of things, a lot of cues that you can pay attention to. Find something that you feel like is worthy today. If you feel like you've got enough of the movement in your legs, feel free to come to stillness. Staying strong in the upper body, lifting the hips as high as you can. Take 3 more breaths. Feel your intention. Why are you here? What's your focus today? And your inhale, look between the hands. Bend the knees, find a little stretch in the toes, and then bring your knees or your heels back again and walk your feet towards the hands. When you're at the front of your mat, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Slightly bend the knees, and on an inhale, circle the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Now grab your left wrist and bend to your right side. Find a little stretch in the side body. Inhale, back to center. Switch sides. Grab your right wrist, bend to your left and exhale. Inhale. Come back to center. Palms together. And slide through the middle, all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift your version. Exhale, bring it down. Place your hands on the mat, slightly bend the knees, and jump into your plank. If you do so, keep your arms strong, the shoulders strong, and the legs straight when you get there. So really do this with intention. And not because you can. So inhale, exhale, jump. Inhale here, Exhale, downward dog. From here, drop the left elbow, drop your right elbow, and come into your dolphin pose. And for some of you, this might sound a little bit scary. You can keep your heels lifted, so there's no need to bring your heels all the way down just now. Keep your heels lifted. And with your heels lifted, you're actually training your upper arm strength. So you're getting 2 for the price of 1. Everyone, wherever you are, take 1 breath. And on an inhale, lift the heels and look to the front of your mat. Training the arms, training upper strength. Exhale down. 3 more. Inhale, lift the heels, look to the front. Exhale, bring it down. Stay strong in your arms, push the floor away from you. Inhale. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale, lift the heels, look to the front, push the arms away. Exhale down. Take a breath here in your dolphin, or if it's too much for you, come into child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Wherever you are, still in dolphin or in your child's pose, bring yourself up to downward dog. Inhale here and lift the right leg up to the sky. Make sure that the hips are still in one line. We don't want to open just yet. Inhale one more time. And on your next exhale, you can open the hip and bend the knee behind you. 3-legged dog. Push the arms into the mat and again away from the body. So we really find full body strength here. Inhale. And on an exhale, straighten the leg and bring the feet together. Same on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale completely. Inhale, open your hip. And on your exhale, bend the knee. Look underneath the left shoulder. Keep breathing. Feel the strength. And feel the stretch in the back side of the right leg. Inhale. And on your exhale, release. Beautiful. Bend the knees. Look between the hands and step up or jump. Feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, your version. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms up to the sky, look up. And exhale, mountain. Let's repeat. Inhale, lift the arms, grab your left wrist and bend to your right. Inhale here. And exhale back to center. Switch sides. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Bend to your left. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Bring the palms together and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Place your hands on the mat and remember what we did before. Strong arms, strong shoulders, and shoot your legs back. Inhale, find your motion. And on your exhale, stay as strong and straight as possible. Jump into plank. Inhale here. And on an exhale, down dog. Last variation. Take 1 breath in your down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up high. Now bend your knee, look underneath the right shoulder. Lift the left heel. Slowly lift the upper body, come back to your plank position. And then open the hip, step the right foot behind you. And lift the right arm up and over. Wild thing. So you might notice this wild thing or flip dog. Inhale. And exhale, back to center. And try and lift that right leg back up to the sky from three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, feet together. And take one breath, catch your breath here. And same on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Bend your knee, look underneath the left shoulder. Then lift the right heel. Then move your hips towards the front and plant the left foot behind you. Left arm overhead, wild thing. Keep breathing. Stay strong. Inhale. And on your exhale, back to center. Beautiful. Lift the left leg up to the sky again. And slowly release. Bring it down. Bend the knees, bring them onto your mat. Onto the side. And sink your hips back to your heels. Arms out long. Child's pose. Now we did a lot of work on the shoulders and the arms, so I like to take my hands on the palms together and lift them up so I can feel a bit of a stretch. Other people like to bring the hands to the back, maybe grab opposite elbows. Adjust to your heels behind you. Find what feels right, really give your body a rest here. Catch your breath. Come back to your Ujjayi breathing. Back to your intention. Back to your power. Maybe think of something in your life, something that's going on at the moment, but can need a little bit more power. What's something that you're struggling with or something that you find difficult? Whatever it is that you've chosen just now, hold on to it and think of it when we're getting into our last little sequence in which we practice real power. Take one more breath. On your exhale, if you have your hands behind or above your head, bring them back towards or underneath the shoulders. Lift the upper body. Then bring your knees up, the upper body up, knees together, and sway to the center of your mat. From here, place the hands in front of you and straighten the right leg towards the side of the mat. Lift the upper body and straighten the left foot towards the other side. So we're getting ready for our goddess pose. a wide-legged forward fold. So find a position that works for you, either facing me or another place in the room if you need some more space. Wherever you are, find me in your wide-legged forward fold. So either with the elbows on the mat, arms out long in front of you, arms behind you, or maybe holding on to your big toes. On an inhale, halfway lift. And on an exhale, release completely. Take one breath. Inhale. And exhale. Then release your hands, come back to center. Place the right hand underneath your face and lift the left arm up to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale, place the right hand on the mat, lift the left, all the way around. Left hand on the mat, right arm up to the ceiling. Take in your breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Walk your hands towards the right foot. Bend the knee. Bring your heel 45 degrees in. Lift the left toes up to the ceiling and come into a Skandasana variation. Feel the stretch all the way along the left side of your thigh and your groin. Maybe find a little bounce. Inhale. Then lift your hips all the way up to the sky and walk over to your left. Again, find a little bounce, this time on the right side. Feel the stretch. Keeping the upper body high and lifted. Staying strong. From here we're going to move a little bit faster. So on an inhale, come to your right. Exhale completely. Inhale, come to your left. Exhale completely. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. We're going to do this 3 more times. You can keep going like this, or maybe your hands in front of your heart space. Extra power. Inhale over to your right. Exhale. Inhale to your left. Exhale. Inhale right. Just 2 more. And inhale left. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Come back to center. Straighten the legs. Fold forward. Let go of your breath. So we're working hard here. Really strengthening the body. But by not giving up and really giving your body time to rest in between poses, you notice that you're not working only your physical strength, but also your mental and your emotional strength. So keep it going. Know that the body is much stronger than the mind thinks. We're nearly there. Take 1 more breath. Then bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, strengthen. And on your next inhale, come back. Bring your feet 45 degrees in. Then bend into your right leg. Just like we did into Skandasana. Come back to center, straighten the legs. Exhale left. Inhale to center. Exhale right. Inhale to center. Exhale left. Beautiful. Inhale to center. And get prepared. From here, bring your arms into cactus. Bring your index finger and your thumbs together. Make a little OK circle. And then bend both knees. Tuck your pelvis, so your pelvis is pushing towards the front and your bum is coming underneath the shoulders. And bring your arms into cactus. Stay strong. Keep breathing. Maybe sink a little bit lower. Maybe even lower. Give yourself that challenge. Let's take 3 more breaths here. You can do this, you've got it in you. Maybe make it worse by lifting one heel and then the other. Last breath. Now release your hands to your hips and slowly bring your legs back to straighten. Move your hips from one to the other side. Inhale, lift the arms up high. And exhale, fold. Beautiful. Take one breath. And if you have any headstand practice in your practice, you've done this before, or you're currently practicing this, feel free to take this time to get into headstand or handstand, whatever you, or trip stand. Otherwise, stay in your forward fold. When we're here in our forward fold, it's a beautiful time to just reflect. And let our blood flow go the other way. And take some time to just look into the pond. And the pond is a bit of water, like a lake. Catch your breath. Come back to your intention. And when you're ready, on an inhale, come to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands in line with the right foot. And here I'm going to give you 2 options. You can bring your hands in line with the foot. Maybe hold your foot. If you want a little bit more, bring a left hand to your right ankle and take the right arm all the way around to the inside of your left thigh. And look up to the sky. You can rest your elbow on the mat or keep it lifted. We're slowly cooling down the body, so do something that's, well, kind of comfortable. Nothing too big or strong anymore. Inhale. And on your exhale, release. And walk your hands straight over to the other side. So either hands on your foot and find your stretching. Or the right hand on top or over the left ankle. Left arm up to the sky and then take it up and around to the inside of your right thigh. Look up to the ceiling. Keep breathing wherever you are. And on your exhale, release. Come back to center. Walk your feet, heel toe your feet in a tiny bit. Actually, bring your feet together. Lift your heels. And bring it all the way down into a toe stand. When you're here, bring your left hand in front of your center, your heart space. And then maybe your right. And hold your heels lifted. Keep your heels lifted. I'm going to turn so you can see. Your heels lifted. And try to not sit on the heels because that makes just that we're chilling here. Keep your whole body active. Maybe find a twist. Or stay here and train or strengthen in your lower body. Inhale. And on your exhale, bring your hands towards the back. Slowly release. I'm going to turn around again. Then straighten the right leg in front, towards the side. So to the right corner of the mat. And your left foot inward, in line with the right thigh. On an inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, keep your toes pointed towards the ceiling. And on an exhale, release. Option 1, stay here. Hands either in line with the knee, your shins, or holding your foot. Option 2, bring the left hand towards the outside of the right foot. Find length. And on your exhale, bring the right arm again towards the inside of the left thigh. And find a twist. So in this position, you can really feel your side body stretching. And you can stay here. You can always come back to option 1, just holding onto your foot. Take this time for yourself. Just allow yourself to be here. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself just to accept what is. Know your worth. And understand that we can't control everything. Inhale. And if you're like me in your bind here, on an exhale, slowly come out. And on your inhale, lift the upper body and slowly walk your hands back to center. Take a twist towards the left. Take one breath and then switch sides. So from here, right leg in, left leg out. And right foot in line with the in line with the left thigh. Sit up straight. Lift your arms up to the ceiling on an inhale. And on an exhale, twist to your left. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Option 1, staying here, either holding your shin, ankle or foot. Option 2, grab your left foot with your right hand. And then lift the left hand and take it all the way around towards the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, find length. And on an exhale, fold. On your exhale, you'll see that you can get deeper into your twists. enjoy them even more. Keep breathing. And enjoy a moment of stillness. Take one last breath. Now your exhale, release if you have the binds. Inhale, lift the chest. And on your exhale, come back to center. Excellent, beautiful. Now straighten the legs in front of you. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra, with the heels on the floor, make your way all the way down. And place your heels just behind the bum. Your hands on the mat. Keep your knees together as much as possible with a little bit of distance, but we don't want them to open up to the side. So hands next to your thighs. And on an inhale, lift your hips, maybe 30%, real bit, only a little bit. Exhale down. Inhale 40%. Exhale down. Inhale 50. Exhale down. Inhale 60. Exhale down. Inhale 70. And that's where we're going to stay. And I'm not asking you to go to 100 because we really just want to cool down here. But also take it easy on the lower back. We've done a lot of different strengthening poses here. And we just want to ease the body out, not get into too much craziness here. So find an easy pose. Hold it when you're on 70%. There's no need to push yourself, there's no competition. You're doing this at home, alone, no one to show off to. Just give your body some love. Inhale. And exhale slowly down. Hug the knees into the chest. Find a little sway. Then hold into the right knee. Straighten the left leg out long. And take it up and over for your spine twist. Stay here, option one. Or bring the left knee on top of the right foot. And maybe grab the left foot. Find a full body stretch. Make sure both shoulders are touching the mat still. And you're breathing. Inhale, last breath here. And on your exhale, slowly come out. Bring your legs back to center, have the knees into your chest. And hold onto your left knee, straighten the right leg. Take the left knee up and over. Find your supine twist. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, bring the foot underneath the left knee and hold, the right knee, and hold onto your right foot. Pass the left shoulder. Keep breathing. Inhale. On your exhale, release. Come back to center. Find any position, any poses that you need here. Maybe a shoulder stand. Maybe you'd like happy baby. Whatever feels right. And when you're ready, in your own time, come into Savasana. When you're in your Savasana, really relax the body. Feel the weight of the body onto the mat, touching the floor. And in our final stretches, I told you to allow yourself to be here. I invite you to do that again. Just becoming aware of where you are, how you feel, what's going on. Maybe notice how you feel different to when you started this practice. Notice if there's any tension in the body, and if you can relax it. Notice if your mind wanders off, or is thinking of all the things that you need to do today. Just come back to your practice one last moment. And today we practice yoga for empowerment. Or yoga to own your power. And I asked you to think of a definition. Now think back of the definition you came up with for yourself at the start of the practice. And ask yourself if that's still true. Like we said, yoga has nothing to do, and especially this practice has nothing to do with the ego or arrogance or being full of yourself, but everything with self-empowerment. Slowly come back to your breathing. Hug the knees into your chest. And fall over to either side. Go into fetal position. And push yourself back up into your meditation pose. Adjust your leggings or your shorts, your hair. Anything to make yourself comfortable. And bring your left hand to your heart space, right hand onto your lower belly. Bring your shoulders down, keep your eyes closed. Come back to your intention. Back to the focus of this practice. And if you were part of the challenge last week, think of all the changes you've been through. Think of all the new things that you've added to your life. Think of the things that went well and could have gone better, but without judgment, just reflecting. After your practice, I'd like you to take the time and really take 10 minutes or so to write down all your experiences and the changes you felt, you came across. Try and be as specific and detailed as possible. And set a new intention. Think of what you're going to do that's life-changing for you. Remember that any change is good. Any change will help you to improve. Thank yourself for taking the time to practice, for working on your mental, your physical and emotional health. And that you keep showing up, exploring your journey. Namaste. Okay. Muchas gracias a todos por venir, por estar en la clase o practicar conmigo. Era un honor. Tenemos clase cada miércoles a las 12 para vosotros o ustedes, a las 7 en España. Y pues espero verles otra vez. Y también se pueden unirse en Enga Unite. Enga Unite tiene una página en Facebook y también el grupo en que compartimos toda la inspiración, clases y todo esto. Entonces muchas gracias por unirse y hasta la próxima vez.